Hey everybody, welcome to Married with Media Live, episode 2.
Episode 2. Is that
We're
what
back
calling it?
again on another Tuesday. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Go us for
Consistency.
being consistent 2 weeks in a row. Or
Yeah, we were trying to, is there really that much to talk about this week?
yeah.
I don't know. It feels like we've done like 85 trailer reactions since the last time we went live as well.
Yeah. But we have a few things that we're going to talk about. It might be, I don't know, it might be on the shorter side tonight, but
yeah, and maybe, you guys can help us with some topics as well. If you have anything that you all would like to discuss, if we don't discuss tonight, and just you can ask us anything too. We got Ralph Laney in here, says good evening, Ken and Michelle.
Hello.
What's up, Ralph?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm on the tired side tonight.
Rev 4K's in here, says sup peeps.
Hello.
What's up, man?
I definitely need to I
think we need to talk about that
bit.
your tiredness.
Yeah.
We were going to shoot a video last night about our top 5 love stories
not even last
in
night,
movies. But we didn't get to do it because you took a nap.
Yeah, I had to take a nap.
You're a slacker.
Yeah, I was tired, so.
Yeah, but we did just watch half of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Yep.
And we're gonna finish the other half probably tomorrow.
So we did get through half of it.
We got halfway through. It was moving pretty good, and it didn't seem like we were watching it for that long.
Yeah, not too bad. It's definitely silly.
Yeah, but that was the one you guys voted on, so that's the one we did.
Yeah.
So we should have that review out before the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre drops on Netflix on Friday.
Yeah, but I am excited for that one. I think it looks pretty good. So.
Yeah. So I think the first thing we want to talk about and discuss is the Super Bowl trailers and commercials.
The Super Bowl.
So I'm going to pull up. Did you say bowl or bow?
You said bow.
Super bow.
On your post. That was funny. I was like, spell check, Ken.
Super bow.
Well, okay. So just a little side note here. We do not watch sports.
No.
We didn't even know who was playing or what you doing there.
Let us know if you all can hear this. I'm trying to play this trailer without there being any sound.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
For slick effect. Maybe I'll make us a little bit bigger. No, that's in the way of my face. Which might be a good thing.
We don't watch sports, but anyway, we're the people who do watch it for the commercials and the halftime show, depending on who it is. So, but I do just want to briefly talk about the halftime show.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I mean,
Mama Blu-ray's here. I want to say hi to her.
Hello.
Eugene and Horror and 4K are all in the house, and he says Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is always a fun time.
Yeah, this is a first time watch for me. So, but yeah, so you've got the new Multiverse.
Multiverse. You want to talk about the halftime show?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the halftime show.
It was fire, wasn't it?
It was pretty cool. I wish that it had been longer, and maybe I just didn't see the whole thing because I didn't watch it live. I had to go back and watch it on YouTube. But anyway, it was pretty cool to see, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, I watched the replay. I watched some kind of clip on YouTube. I just watched the beginning when Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and then I watched the end.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yep.
And then we got, as far as keeping it related to what we're here about, we got some new trailers, being one of them.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new trailers. We reacted to the Lord of the Rings one, which we weren't as excited about.
Yeah.
And then the Nope one, which actually came out 12 hours before the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
And then really count that.
There was Moon Knight, which we haven't watched. I don't really care about Moon Knight all that much. And there's this Doctor Strange trailer, which I got playing right here.
Right.
That we didn't get to discuss or talk about. So
yeah, and I gotta say,
Well, one thing I want to say about the Doctor Strange trailer is that during the Super Bowl, it only played 30 seconds of it. So you had to go online to watch the full minute and a half trailer, because there was some people that was like, I only watched the 30-second one. What's everybody talking about with all the stuff that they were showing? So
that was kind of good marketing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you want to see the rest of this? Get on here and look. Well, anyway, I was just gonna say that this one did make my list for like anticipated movies of this year.
I can't remember if it made my list or not.
I can't remember what number I put it on, because we did like top 10. There goes our kid, our daughter, trampoline upstairs. But yeah, I can't remember what number I put it at, but Spider-Man No Way Home, which Ken still hasn't seen. This, oh my gosh, she's just running. Spider-Man No Way Home got me like more into Doctor Strange. Like, I've been just kind of so about him, but I just really liked him in Spider-Man No Way Home. And so anyway, I got really excited for this movie, and this trailer did not disappoint, and I think it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, we got to talk about the big thing with this trailer, and that's the fact that you don't see him, but you hear Patrick Stewart's voice, who is Professor Xavier.
Yeah.
And that means that they're
going
to be crossing over the X-Men
right
into this universe, which they already kind of half-assed did with WandaVision, but it turned out that Evan Peters wasn't actually Quicksilver.
Okay.
It was some other kind of, I forget what they did in that show. It was kind of stupid, but
gotcha.
But yeah, Professor X, that's the thing everybody's losing their mind about.
Yeah.
The possibility of bringing the X-Men over.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Which is pretty damn cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this movie. But again, I don't understand everything fully with the multiverse, because I didn't see Spider-Man yet.
Yeah,
so,
and I mean, I still don't understand everything.
I get the idea.
I'm just here for a good time. Like,
I get the idea. You got Doctor Strange. Wanda looks to be turning into the next big bad, the villain.
Well, it looks like there's different versions of themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I think anyway.
The thing I'm excited for most is that it is directed by Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
And it's his first superhero movie since Spider-Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's going to kill it and do an excellent job. I know it doesn't really matter a lot of times with the Marvel movies and the directors. They all pretty much have the same kind of style and feel to them.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to bring a little bit of that Sam Raimi flair to it. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, the Doctor Strange trailer, there's a lot of weird stuff in it. He's got his face like splitting in multiple
that was
parts.
cool though. That was cool. I like that.
It kind of reminded, somebody pointed this out, so I won't take credit, but it kind of reminded you of the Drax part in Infinity War, where Thanos shoots that gun at him and he like splits into blocks.
I don't think
it's like some kind of alternate reality thing.
It's like a Rubik's cube, like
yeah.
falling apart. But anyway, it looks.
I'll take this off. You can keep on talking.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you said last time when you switched screens that it took us out or something.
No, I'm not going to do that again.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to do that again.
Okay,
that was something different.
Okay, gotcha. We had some technical difficulties last stream.
Always, we're live.
It's always a learning process, even though you've been doing this for a while now.
Mm-hmm. You would think I would know what I'm doing by now, but I still don't. So I'm sorry.
I didn't know if you wanted to read some more comments.
Yeah, I'll read some comments. We got Rev 4K says, I wouldn't even watch it for the trailers. I'll wait till they on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Ralph Laney says, I plan to check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix and Kingsman on HBO this weekend. I would say we would watch the Kingsman, but we didn't even watch the first two yet.
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, I don't really have a desire to watch them.
Right.
I've heard good things about the first Kingsman movie, but I've heard bad things about the second one. So
yeah,
if your franchise gets bad by the second movie, it doesn't really give me incentive to jump into it.
Yeah, and that's not really something that I would like go out of my way to watch unless like you brought it up and wanted to watch it. Basically made me watch it.
Yeah, but Horror in 4K says I watched the Kingsman this evening and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
there you go.
And that's it. But it is a prequel, so maybe like let us know. Do we have to watch the other two to get the Kingsman? Can we watch it without watching the other two? Because it's a prequel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. Lappy Vision's here. What's up, man? He says hello, everyone. Nice to have you here. Says honestly, I'm hyped for the new Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie. The trailer cracked me up. Did they come out? I saw that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that trailer.
Yeah, that was. Are they showing a trailer for that? Again, I don't think I can hear it, but yeah, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That's weird. Did you ever watch Chippendale Rescue Rangers?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's okay. So yeah, it's like a real
Lonely Island, Roger Rabbit, CGI. What? Roger Rabbits? What are they talking about? Supposed to be on Disney Plus?
they collide in a brand new trailer.
Wow, Roger Rabbit's in the trailer?
What?
Now I'm intrigued.
Clearly, we're not in the know.
Yeah, now I'm intrigued if Roger Rabbit's in the trailer. Ken, you enjoyed the Cable Guy Super Bowl commercial. That is one that we watched today.
Yep, we finally watched it.
It was okay. It was mildly entertaining.
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously Jim Carrey, can't go wrong with him. But
yeah, he was doing the Cable Guy shtick.
Yeah.
So he was still pretty good at it.
Yeah,
like he could still pull in the Cable Guy. And then we watched the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Salma Hayek Zeus commercial, which they showed a Zeus poster. So I'm assuming that was a joke if they're Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah, I kind of actually enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. And we got Horror in 4K says, have you guys watched any more Pam and Tommy? No, we have not returned to it.
No, we haven't. We still are, though. We just haven't found the time to do it. I'm trying to think, what have we been watching instead? Have we been watching something else? Or we've just been doing videos, really?
I don't know what we watched. We watched Marry Me and...
yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Over the weekend. I forget what it was called.
Oh my gosh.
I Want You Back.
I Want You Back, yeah.
Yeah, we watched those over the weekend, but we watched Pam and Tommy like last Monday, so I don't know what we watched after. We watched Lamb. We've watched
stuff for sure.
We have watched stuff. I know we have. I just can't remember everything that we watched.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, see, he said he gets
Have
better.
you guys watched more Pam and Tommy? It does get better. Okay. Yeah, because the first episode didn't really have a minute. The Dr. Evil commercial. I didn't see the Dr. Evil commercial.
Well, I hear with the Pam and Tommy that like apparently his privates start talking. It has a talking penis.
That sounds pretty good.
Which would kind of make sense because he's literally like in the. Did we watch 1 or 2 episodes?
We only watched 1 episode.
1 episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in the 1 episode, he's literally always in like a thong, and he's got his junk out.
Yeah,
so
that's Tommy Lee.
It would make sense that
accurate.
That they would make it start talking.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would make a ton of sense.
But yeah, we are going to go back and revisit it.
Just started watching Ozark. Really like Ruth. She's ruthless.
She is ruthless. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't we finish that last week? Or was
Probably.
that? No, I think that was before last week. I think we finished that before Ozark. I don't know what the hell we watched last week. Did we watch anything?
You're asking the wrong person because I can't remember.
I am thinking now the orange figure in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness could possibly be the Human Torch.
Oh.
You could be right. I have heard that theory, but then a lot of people were like, no, that's just the Miss Marvel character or something. And then a lot of people were just speculating it was Monica Rambeau. So
isn't there talk of like the Fantastic Four showing up?
Yeah, they've been talking about that ever since
Disney
bought Fox.
They're talking about John Krasinski being.
Yeah, again, they've been talking about him and Emily Blunt being the Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic forever now.
Really? Well.
Labke Vision says, I love Marry Me. It reminded me of an early 2000s Sandra Bullock and Hugh Grant rom-com. That's pretty much what I thought of it. It was just like very traditional.
Yeah, it was.
It reminded me of the 90s, early 2000s romantic comedies.
Yeah. Like I didn't hate it. It was a little cheesy. The storyline was kind of like, okay, like. Yeah. But then
just
again,
like every single classic romantic comedy, like it's all the same.
But like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it kind of could be relevant, like nowadays with social media and stuff. Like, oh, my marriage didn't work out. I'm gonna ask this random person in the crowd. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, it probably could happen. With
It felt very 90s and early 2000s, only with the added technology and social media.
Yeah.
Like thrown in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am the only Blu-ray hunter that found Looper with a slip. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
People are freaking out.
Can we talk about that cover though? That does not look like Joseph Levitt Gordon.
Well, they made him look intentionally like Bruce Willis in that movie
okay.
because he was supposed to play the younger version, so he looks a little off because of that.
Okay, because whenever you like first shared about that coming out or whatever, I'm like, what is wrong with his face? That is not him.
If you look at his face really closely, you can see some Bruce Willis features in there.
So that was intentional.
Yeah, they did that intentionally. That's what he looks like in the movie. Hit the like button. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen Looper, right?
You've seen Looper. We watched it.
But I've only seen it once, so I clearly don't remember very much about it. But
we're gonna switch to something kind of sad. We're gonna talk about the death of Ivan Reitman. I know that you don't really know Ivan Reitman. You know Ghostbusters, but like you don't really know directors and stuff like that.
I don't know too much about him, but
he passed away this past Sunday, like right after the Super Bowl at the age of 75. So that's not, super young, but it's also not super old either. And he just, worked on the new Ghostbusters movie with his son. So it is kind of, a little poetic that he got to, see the Ghostbusters movie come out, and it kind of came full circle. His son put out the new Ghostbusters movie. So I guess that was kind of nice. I was trying to pull up an image here. I know they had to. There we go. But anyway, we watched Kindergarten Cop last night, which is
Animal House.
He wrote Animal House.
I mean, it says it right here.
Yeah, he had some part in Animal House, but let me pull up his filmography real quick. And anybody in the chat, that wants to kind of call out your favorite Ivan Reitman movie. He did a lot of comedies in the 80s and 90s and stuff.
Gotcha.
Feel free to do so, but he's definitely the most well known for Ghostbusters. But I'll pull up his filmography. He didn't direct Animal House, but he could have had a part in
Did he do something with
producing it or writing it or something. I'm gonna pull up his writing credits real quick.
Why did Robin Williams pop up?
I had to imagine he probably did something with Robin Williams at some point. But he did Meatballs, Stripes, some Bill Murray comedies, and then he worked with Bill Murray again on the Ghostbusters movies. He also worked with Arnold Schwarzenegger frequently with Twins and Kindergarten Cop and Junior.
Yeah, that's something else we watched. We watched Kindergarten Cop yesterday.
Yeah, we watched Kindergarten Cop last night, and the movie's still good. It's one of those movies, though, just a lot of movies in the 80s and 90s you'll rewatch as an adult, and you'll be like, I can't believe I watched that when I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
There's things that they do in that movie that they would not be allowed to do in movies nowadays, like bringing guns into schools and having shootouts and stuff in schools, like and that kind of stuff.
The bad guy like catches the school on fire, and
there's a lot of dark stuff in that movie.
Yeah.
But I remember watching it, I was like 6 or 7, and I loved it.
I mean, it's
still
pretty
humorous movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's like part crime thriller, like cop movie, and then it's like part like family kids comedy.
Yeah, so. the little kid from Pet Sematary who's like, boys have penises and girls have vagina.
There's so many like iconic lines from that movie.
Yeah, there are.
Like it's not a tumor in
the one kid who like thinks everything's terrible, like he's like, doom and gloom.
Yeah.
And
it's still held up. I gave it I rated it on Letterboxd. I think I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. So it's one of those classic movies from my childhood that I love. But I'm trying to see how many movies I've seen. I've seen Twins, but it's been a really long time since I've seen Twins. Have you ever seen that with him and Danny DeVito?
I don't think so. I know what that is, but I don't think I've seen it.
He did a movie called Dave with Sigourney Weaver, and I think Kevin Kline's in that one. He did Father's Day, 6 Days, 7 Nights. Have you ever seen that with Harrison Ford and Heche?
No.
I remember seeing that. I like that movie. Evolution, 2001. I feel like I've seen it, but I'm not 100%. My super ex-girlfriend with Luke Wilson and Uma Thurman, I remember us seeing in theaters. And I didn't even know he directed this movie.
And he did No Strings Attached?
No Strings Attached. Yeah, there's some movies that I didn't realize he had directed, so I started looking at his filmography. Like, I've always known him for, like, the 70s, 80s comedies.
Yeah.
But I don't even think I knew he directed Kindergarten Cop till I looked at his filmography, like, a few days ago. And I was like, oh, crap, he directed Kindergarten Cop? But yeah, very sad news. Passing of a directing legend.
Yeah.
I know you're not that into that kind of thing, but
I don't have that much to say about it.
I thought, we're talking movies here. This is a significant death in the world of movies, and I wanted to talk about it here tonight. But Let's see what everybody's saying.
Maybe
in the
one day
chat.
I'll be that person, but right now I'm not.
Twins and Kindergarten Cop were comfort movies for me as a kid. R.I.P. I need to get that Shout Factory of Twins. Looper is no Apex, ain't that right, guys? Yeah, I still need to watch Apex.
How you've blown Apex up, I just can't even.
I'm
and it kills
expecting
me
a check from RLJE soon.
It kills me how I don't think some people know you're joking. Like, I think people actually think that you like that movie.
Well, first off, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I know that's the worst part, but anyway.
But I will. I will watch it soon.
I think you're gonna have to do like its own vlog review.
I'm gonna do something with Apex. Kind of dreading watching it though. I don't want the mystique of it to be worn off. Because as soon as I watch it, it's gonna be like, oh my god.
This is what I've been talking about for a month.
4KD Ray's in the house says R.I.P. Yes. We're
R.I.P. Wait.
You know what we should do? What were you gonna say?
From Secret Life of Pets. What's he say? R.I.P. Ricky.
Ricky.
Is that what he says?
I don't know. I forget Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, you know, the crazy bunny.
I'm gonna make you watch Apex with me.
Oh God.
No, I won't do that to you. Kindergarten Cop is a classic movie for me. So many classic quotes from that film.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. There was another one too.
What was the other one that I literally said was quotable?
I forget. I guess it wasn't that quotable.
I know, but it's like right there.
Lapke Vision says he produced a 90s classic that I love to this day. Beethoven and Beethoven too. Did he? Yeah, he has his hands, I think, on a lot of producing credits.
Oh, and then that little girl was in it too from Beethoven.
So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I feel like the brother was in it too from Beethoven, but that was weird since they were both in the same class. I could be wrong, but I felt like the brother.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Ivan Reitman was a true legend. R.I.P. One of the most unique directors. Favorite movies are Ghostbusters, Kindergarten Cop, and Stripes. Yeah, those are probably my three. Well, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and then Stripes. I just watched for the first time last year when I got the 4K. It's a really funny comedy. And Kindergarten Cop. Probably all my favorites as well.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop is low-key my favorite Schwarzenegger movie, but T2 is a close second. Damn, a close second. We did comments on how, like, the very beginning, I forgot, like, the whole opening to Kindergarten Cop, but, like, he looks like the Terminator in the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, he's got, like, the glasses on, and he's just, like, a long, what do you call those? Those coats?
Trench coat.
Yeah, like a trench coat, and he's, like, all, very Terminator.
Father's Day as Robin Williams and Billy Crystal. There you go.
Oh, yeah, my dad.
My dad's a gynecologist. Did he say, like, he looks at vaginas all day long? He said gynecologist. He said he pronounces it differently.
Yeah, he might have.
That was so funny. That was fun. Evan Reitman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito did the comedy trilogy with Twins, Kindergarten Cop, and Junior. Only Danny DeVito wasn't in Kindergarten Cop, was he? Unless he did some kind of cameo that I missed. I don't know.
No way. Yeah, I would have
remembered Danny if he was in there. Kindergarten Cop is one of Arnold's most funniest roles he'd done. I agree, Tony, and good to have you in here, man. I'm just now noticing Tony's in here with us. But yeah, Ivan Reitman passing away. Very sad news. Let's get into the box office. We're going to talk about the box office. I know you want to talk about Spider-Man beating Avatar.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to pull up my cool box office graphic real quick if I can figure out how to actually do it. I'll figure this out eventually.
Okay.
Probably not.
I'm counting on you.
There it is. And it's small, so I'll make it bigger.
Okay. So we got Death on the Nile bringing in.
It's a very weak box office. I used to be obsessed with the box office.
Yeah, you did.
I was always like on top of it, knowing what everything made. I can remember it. I haven't tracked it since before COVID. So it'd be kind of cool to get back into that with this show and talk about the box office a little bit more. But it's a very weak weekend.
Yeah.
Death of the Nile, 12.9 million. It's always been historically weak on Super Bowl weekend, just because like you have the entire Sunday that not a lot of people go to the theaters,
right?
Because of the game. But 12.9 million. Do you have any desire to see this Death on the Nile movie?
I do not. I think it looks.
You were quick to answer.
Quite awful.
Well, we watched Murder on the Orient Express, and like I remember being super bored through that entire movie.
I don't even remember finishing it.
You might have just got up and went.
I might have walked away, guys.
You do that a lot.
if I'm not into a movie, like
She's not a completionist. You don't care.
peace. Like
Even if we're gonna review it, you'll still walk off.
no, it's just
I don't think you
if
didn't finish
I'm
the
really-
last 45 minutes of The Matrix.
yeah, if I'm really tired and I ain't feeling it, I ain't sticking around to be tortured. I'm gonna go get
I'll
some.
accept the torture. I like the torture.
I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I don't know.
It looks like one of those, big budget, big star movies with like no substance and just a story that I could care less about.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
it's
about
a murder mystery.
Now,
so sometimes those can be fun.
On the other hand, I tried to get you to take me to go see Jackass.
You did, and that made 8.1 million in its second weekend.
Yeah.
Second weekend haul. That's a pretty good second weekend haul.
Yeah. Maybe we can go see it tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Maybe. I don't know. That's another one I have no desire to see. Like I saw the first Jackass movie. I watched the first season of it when it was on MTV, and I was like, I'm good.
So you'll go see a Jackass movie with your mom, but not with me.
I was 16.
Not me when I
I'll take it. If you want to go see it, I'll take it.
And then, like we mentioned, we got Marry Me bringing in 7.9, but it's also on, what was it on?
Yeah, 7.9 for Marry Me is actually not too bad, considering it's Super Bowl weekend, considering it's a rom-com with two older actors in it.
And on Peacock.
And it's also streaming on Peacock. Yeah. So, my phone's blowing up. But again, like I don't know if I had the streaming service for Peacock, so I don't know if you can watch Marry Me without actually having the Peacock service without paying the $5.
Oh, I don't know either.
Because I feel like I canceled it after we watched Halloween Kills and I never got it back, but I loaded up Peacock and we watched it.
You're probably still paying for it. Don't even know.
I could be, but again, it might also be free on Peacock. You don't even have to have the actual Peacock because there's different levels, different tiers for Peacock. Like there's a free level where you can watch stuff. Then there's a $5 and then there's a premium $10.
Gotcha.
So,
well, and then we've got Spider-Man still bringing in over 7 million.
7.1, and then also something else significant happened. It passed up Avatar. It's now the third highest grossing film domestically. So it passed up Avatar, not worldwide, because Avatar, I believe, is number 2 worldwide.
Okay.
And Avengers Endgame is number 1.
Gotcha.
I don't think Avatar passed Endgame up, but I could be wrong. Again, it's been a while since I covered box office stuff. But yeah, 7.1 million this weekend for Spider-Man. That movie's been out for over 2 months now.
Yeah.
You all went and saw it without me and left me dying on the couch 2 months ago. I remember it very vividly.
We had to go see it. I had already bought tickets, and if Ken's sick, sorry.
I couldn't go see it, and then you refused to take me to go see it. You want to talk about me taking you to see Jackass. You won't even take me to see Spider-Man.
Okay, well, Spider-Man's like almost 3 hours long. So, yeah, I don't know.
I guess I gotta wait till it comes out physically.
And then, of course, what is that? Liam Neeson down there?
Liam Nelson, as your father-in-law would say.
I'm like, am I saying it wrong?
Stepfather would say.
Yeah, it's your father-in-law.
But yeah, he called him Liam Nelson one time. That was pretty funny. But
don't be a snob.
But our son's name's Liam.
Yeah.
So I remember when we said we're going to name our first child Liam.
Yeah.
It said like Liam Nelson, the actor, and it's always stuck with me.
Yeah,
every time I think of Liam Neeson, I think of that.
Yeah. And just so you know, we did not name our child Liam because of Liam.
I did.
I did.
I love Qui-Gon Jinn. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and I wish he would come back. But 3.5 million for Blacklight. This is actually really bad because a lot of Liam Neeson movies open at like 15 to 20 million usually.
Oh wow.
So this is kind of the sign that people are getting a little tired of the Liam Neeson action stick because he's been doing these type of movies like one a year, every year since the first Taken came out.
Well, or because it was Super Bowl.
Or because it was Super Bowl. Yeah, I guess all the people that would want to go see Blacklight stayed at home and watched Super Bowl. I don't know.
Maybe.
But 3.5 million is definitely not very impressive at all. So
I mean, I'd take 3.5 million, but
yeah, I would take it too. But let's see what you guys think of the box office. Let's see. You're right, Danny DeVito was not in Kindergarten Cop. I thought so. Unless, the principal was pretty short, but I know that wasn't Danny DeVito.
She was funny.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? What's up, Steelbook Collector? How you doing? I really like Pamela Reed in Kindergarten Cop. Also, she's great, although you don't see her much these days. Who was Pamela Reed? Was that his
cop?
partner? And I feel like I could almost count that movie as a buddy cop film because it is Buddy Cop Month right now on my channel, because both of them went to that town together.
I thought that's why we watched it.
No, I watched it because Ivan Reitman. I wanted to watch an Ivan Reitman film, and I had it in my collection. Also, another story about Kindergarten Cop. Kindergarten Crop was another situation where physical media came through.
Yes.
When streaming did not, because we started it on Peacock, and all of a sudden I started it on streaming because we started watching it upstairs. We had Peacock, and I had to come all the way to the basement get the Blu-ray.
Yeah, and then
I was like, "This is on Peacock. Let me start it on there."
Yeah, and then our internet, I guess, I don't know if it was our internet or the streaming service, but it started like spinning and not loading.
Spinning and all that crap.
So and Ken's like, "I got this."
I got Kindergarten Cop on Blu-ray in my basement. And I went down here.
I will say, there's been a couple of times where like we've had to do that. So physical media definitely comes through.
It does. It comes in handy sometimes. But yeah, Pamela Reed, I think that might have been his partner. I don't think that was the Naomi Watts lookalike.
Yeah, you said.
Danny DeVito turned down playing the character of Kimball. Really? He was supposed to be the cop?
No, the bad guy.
I thought Kimball is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Detective Kimball.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
So that would have been
Crisp was the bad guy.
Yeah, that would have been a way different type of movie, but I could see the comedy potential there. Craig Wagner's here says Orient Express is one I like to call a might as well matinee movie for $4 on a boring Saturday. It's fine, not much else.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of those types of movies nowadays, it feels like. I wasn't a fan of Jackass movies, but I liked Bad Grandpa. I haven't seen that one either, Ralph.
We need to watch that. I just sometimes I'm in the mood to watch like stupid.
You've just been in a mood to watch comedies.
Yeah, lately. I've been in a mood to watch comedies.
So it was a good weekend of movie watching for us because we just got to watch easygoing comedies.
Yeah, like those easygoing.
Not messed up mind Fs like Lamb and Titan and all the ones I want to make you watch. Death on the Nile seems like a mad type of movie. One of those that comes out and everyone is like, yeah, I don't care.
Exactly.
Pretty much. No Marry Me, have to pay to see Marry Me on Peacock. Okay, so you do have to pay to see it. I guess I'll still have the service then. I remember when the first Jackass came out, my friends and I went to go see it on Halloween, and all the showings were sold out, so we were forced to see The Ring.
Nice.
Not a bad alternative. I do remember that time period. The Ring, Signs, Jackass, they were all coming out at the same time. 4K says, good thing the Batman has a 10 a.m. showing for us old folks with kids.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to see it time. I know you don't want to see it.
Ours probably won't have a 10 a.m.
I hope so.
You're lucky.
If it does, that'll be perfect, and you have to go.
Because like the latest that I've been seeing is like 11. Yeah. So we'll see.
It used to do 9:45.
Yeah.
I could do double features.
They've gone through periods, with COVID and everything. There was a couple of weeks where like they got rid of the first half of the day showings, like the morning, and they weren't showing anything until like 4:00, and we were super sad because we couldn't go during the day anymore. But then they brought them back. So anyway.
Ken and Michelle, hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Did we? I don't even remember. We didn't do anything, did we? We watched Kindergarten Cop on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. I worked for a little bit. And then it was just a nice chill day. I mean, Ken got me some stuff for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Got me my chocolates. He got me a gift card to the spa.
Yeah, a spa card.
So yeah, it was still good. I mean, when you've been together for like a long time, I mean, it's not, like, it depends on your mood. Sometimes you might want to go out. Sometimes you just like to stay in. So
yeah, I get it.
And you made dinner. He makes dinner all the time. So.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah.
I guess I did. Yes, Pamela Reed was the second cop. She's also in Mr. Bean, the movie.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, she was good in it. She's a quirky type of character, but I always remember the line that she delivers at the end when she's like, "You're not so tough without your car, are you?" I always remember that growing up because when I was a kid, I was like, "Yeah, get that old
like
lady."
fiance or whatever was funny.
Oh yeah.
He was just like a hot mess. Yeah.
Yeah. Owen Movie 75 says hello. What's up, Owen? Horror in 4K said, also, Ken, make sure you catch No Way Home before it leaves the theater. It needs to be experienced on the big screen. I'm gonna try. I've been trying horror in 4K. I've been trying. You're not taking me. Maybe you can take me tomorrow. Are you ready to see it again?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Joe Joker says, are you guys going to watch Netflix Texas Chainsaw? I think it comes out Friday. We are definitely.
Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning of the stream. We'll probably watch it Friday night.
Yeah, we're watching Texas Chainsaw 2
Yep.
in preparation. And we're going to review it. And then we'll watch the Chainsaw movie Friday night, have a review out sometime over the weekend or Monday or whatever.
Hopefully Ken doesn't get home too late Friday.
Yeah, hopefully. Will you guys ever watch Euphoria? You want to take that?
Yeah, so Ken watched the first season by himself when it came out. I never did. We talked about this before. It was just like really hard to watch in front of like around our kids and stuff. And so anyway, I was just like, you just go ahead and watch it. And then just recently, because I literally hear about the damn show all the time, I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch it. And so I just started watching it, like a week ago? And I got through the first season. So now me and Ken are going to watch the second season together.
And you said you liked it quite a bit, did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I mean, it's one of those like dark kind of
show.
Fucked up shows. It's definitely like,
the thing I'm wondering is there's 2 like side stories.
Yeah, like are those important for us to watch, or can we not watch those?
Yeah,
let us know if you've watched it. Like, do we need to watch that?
Kindergarten Cop for Valentine's Day sounds like a good time to me. It's like, yeah, that's our Valentine's Day. That's Valentine's Day in your mid-30s. But yeah,
good times.
Instead of a bed of roses, it better have been a bed of blues. That would have been for me.
Yeah, Ken would have loved that.
But let's see.
Fun fact, though, I don't like roses. So
yeah, well, I like Blu-rays.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
could have done that.
I'll take any flower but roses, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Roses are just me.
Trying to get to some of these other stories that dropped, but we have I
was gonna say BioShock.
There is a BioShock.
Were you gonna talk about something else?
We can talk about that now since you made it. Since you brought it up, you never played that game though, did you?
I did not, but I watched you play it.
Did you?
Right? Didn't you play it? Or was it my brother that?
Yeah,
played
no,
it?
I played and beat that game in like 2 days. I remember.
Oh wow!
It was crazy. I think I rented it. But yeah, I love that game. That's one of my favorite games I've ever played my entire life. It was such an immersive experience.
They've been talking about making this into a movie for a while now, and then I think it kind of got squashed. And just recently, it said that Netflix has revived BioShock, the movie. You need to turn off your notifications.
Kind of weird.
He literally
it's blowing up. It's Letterboxd.
I know, but you don't need all those notifications on. I tell them all the time, turn off your damn notifications.
I do have them turned off for some things, but some things I've got them turned on still.
Nobody wants to hear that.
But anyway, Netflix making a BioShock movie. I don't know about Netflix making a BioShock movie. Yeah. I guess it could be cool, but like Netflix sometimes with their shows and movies don't always land.
Yeah, and I mean, I think
I'd be more confident if it was like HBO making it.
I think it's kind of like known that video game movies never turn out very good.
Yeah. And I just don't know how you adapt this. I think it maybe if it was like a TV show, it might be cool, but I don't know. I don't know how you adapt this from the game. I just really don't.
Yeah, because it's definitely more like
and the budget behind this has got to be like astronomical. Like if anybody can handle it, it's Netflix. They don't care to spend like $1 billion to make a movie.
Yeah.
Like just hundreds of millions. But to recreate Rapture like under the water like that, like there's got to be a lot of effects work involved. But I don't know. I'll wait and see a trailer.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing a trailer for sure.
But yeah, BioShock. I'm going to try to comb through this. There was something else I wanted to talk about. That I think broke last week, but it's the Blade Runner 2099 live action series from Ridley Scott and the works at Amazon, which Ridley Scott's like not directing this, but he's producing it. So I don't know if they have like a set director yet for this. But I love Blade Runner 2049. I don't know how high you were on that movie.
No, I could literally care less.
Yeah, and the first Blade Runner is not one of my favorites, but I really like 2049. That was directed by Denis Villeneuve. So I don't know. I used to be able to say I love everything that Denis Villeneuve does, but then I watched Dune, and I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
Yeah.
So,
but
Denis Villeneuve's not attached to this at all. So this is just a series set, I guess, 50 years in the future from 2049, which that was already like 20 years in the future from the first one.
Right.
Or maybe 30. I think first Blade Runner was like 2019 or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Set in.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that you did like Blade Runner 2049 a lot. And so.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
I thought you might be a little bit excited about this, but I don't really. I mean, of course, Ryan Gosling is great, but
if they bring Ryan Gosling back, which they could, because he's revealed to be a replicant at the end of the movie, so kind of like a robot in a sense, an AI. So it would make sense for him to have not aged, so they could bring him back for this. And maybe Harrison Ford's got to be attached in some way as well.
Do you think that they're going to have those people in it?
Maybe not.
Like they would have just whole new people. Like I can't see them doing a Netflix.
It would definitely
series.
balloon the budget if they brought back 2 stars like that. But they'll probably have somebody in it from maybe 2049. I don't know. Maybe the villain character could be in it.
Yeah. This one's not so much on my hype list.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was. Well, let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. I want to look into that biggest shows in 2022, maybe talk about some stuff that's coming out. Craig Wider says, you guys ever watch The Righteous Gemstones? I know Ken is a big comedy fan. That show is hilarious. I've heard, I got somebody at work that's been talking about that show.
I've never heard
saying
of that.
It's really funny. So I don't know. Maybe we might check it out at some point. I think it's on HBO. Just watched second and third Jurassic Park movies. I actually enjoyed them.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the Lost World a lot. The third one, I don't think I've seen the third one in like 20 years or something. It's been a long time. I wanted to check out Halo on Paramount Plus in March. Yeah, are we going to get Paramount Plus and watch Halo? Maybe we can do watch-alongs with your brother or something.
Yeah,
we can bring him on the stream with us.
Yeah, one of my brothers is like a huge Halo fan. He, like huge. And so anyway, I'm sure he's probably pumped up. I mean, I can think of the guy who's playing Master Chief.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either.
He's like he was the like bad guy in Defending Jacob. He was in Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I mean, it should be Pedro Pascal because I could hear his Mandalorian voice in the Master Chief armor. I feel like that would work, but
it's the in Defending Jacob, he's like the bad cop or whatever, the one that's like on the stand, like trying to convict.
I cannot remember him at all.
You can't picture his face?
Yeah, okay. I cannot
remember
him at all.
He's supposed to be Master Chief, I'm pretty sure. And like, I don't know, I think that like he looked pretty good as him.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, Master Chief is just one of those characters. He's just such a stoic. Like, there's really no kind of personality traits to him at all.
Right.
So it's like hard to really envision like who would play a good Master Chief. You just got to stand there and shoot.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm sure they're going to have some talking. And
yeah, they'll develop this character a little bit more. It'll kind of be like the Mandalorian, or not the Mandalorian, but the Book of Boba Fett. Like Boba Fett had no personality traits, and they try to make a whole show around him.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Scream TV show? No, we never checked that out on movies. At least I don't think you have.
I didn't even know there was.
Yeah, it was on MTV. There's like 3 seasons of it. Did you guys ever check out The Ranch on Netflix with Sam Elliott? It's one of my favorite shows of all time. No,
that had Ashton Kutcher, right?
Yeah, and it also had Danny Masters. So it was like that 70s show crew was in that show. I never checked it out. I know my sister.
Yeah, for me, like I don't know, like my taste in comedy is like random, but kind of not random. Like I don't usually gravitate towards those kind of comedies.
And it was one of those like multicam comedies, like from the 90s. Like
I don't know. It's kind of
which they don't make a lot of anymore.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows on Hulu? I highly recommend if it's not. I watched the first episode of that.
You did. We watched the movie.
We watched the movie together.
Yeah.
The movie's funny.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like the movie's funny, but it's very much like a shtick that I don't know if I could get into for like 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd be open to checking it out more. I enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah.
Netflix has huge budgets, but they always seem to have cheap kind of stamp on their movies where you know it's Netflix of that, if that makes sense. No, that makes sense to me. It makes sense a lot. Let's see the audacity of Netflix upping the price. Haha.
Maybe that's why they did it.
I mean, look,
they're gonna bring in Ryan Gosling, and
you'd say what you want about Netflix upping the price, but it's like they literally come out like 10 TV shows and 18 movies like every single week.
I mean,
so the content's not always good, but like you could live off of only Netflix, like, and have plenty to watch.
And there was definitely a while where you like talked a lot of crap about Netflix, and I feel like
I feel
like they've stepped up their game.
They've got some really good stuff on Netflix. It's just they hide it behind crap, like The Tall Girl 2 or something. It's just they've got good stuff on there. They've got a lot of like, you know, foreign movies and TV shows that I've heard great things about, but like nobody. Like I wanted to watch that All of Us Are Dead show with you, but we haven't got around to it yet. But
that's one of those like zombie.
Yeah, I've heard it's really,
he
really
wants
excellent.
To watch the like dark death stuff.
Well, I heard it's like kind of like a comedy in nature. Blade Runner TV series. Let me take this out. Blade Runner TV series won't be the same without Harrison Ford in it. Yeah, well, I mean, I love Blade Runner 2049. Harrison Ford's not in 2 hours of that movie. So I think they could do it without him. If you got a good story, like you can do anything. Glad you were able to get Looper 4K with the slip. I went to Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, and none had it. I know it's crazy. I didn't know so many people were having trouble with that. I would have just grabbed all 4 and mailed them out to people.
Right.
But hey, everyone, how's it going? Sorry I'm late to the stream. It's good to have you here, Chandler. It's all right. Hello, how's it going tonight? What's up, Patrick? How are you doing? Do you guys know anything about the new Zac Efron thriller called Gold? The trailer looks really good. I don't think I've seen that.
I guess Zac Efron's making a comeback.
Making a comeback.
Firestarter
and Gold. I like JP3 better than Lost World. Grant was in 3. Yeah, I remember that being the only good thing I liked about 3, though. I need to go watch it. And the raptor that says Alan halfway through the movie. Last of Us is Pedro Pascal. That's pretty cool. I need to play the Last of Us game. I still haven't played it yet. Bruce Willis should be Master Chief. You're right. Absolutely.
All right. I'll be right back.
What is she down here?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
if you want to keep reading.
If you two get Paramount Plus, do watch 1883. It's a prequel to Yellowstone. Yeah, we haven't watched Yellowstone yet. I've heard great things about it. I do want to get into it at some point, but I don't. Again, there's just so much to watch. I don't know if we're gonna get into watching another show with 3 seasons, but I do kind of want to pick up those physically because they are all on Blu-ray with slipcovers. So that would be cool. Let's see. Let's get Bruce Willis to play Master Chief. He isn't everything. I agree. Late to the stream. RIP to the great Ivan Reitman. Yeah, we talked about him earlier, Rob. So definitely go back and check out the replay to see her thoughts.
She wanted to tell me that she packed her lunch for school tomorrow. Hey,
that's a win right there. If we can get both the kids packing their lunch, spend more time watching movies and television. Right. Creep Show on Shudder is good, especially season. I've heard good things about it. I do want to watch it. We need to get Shudder so we can just start reviewing like random horror movies.
I don't think I can do it.
I do want to watch that Long Night movie. I don't know if that's Shudder or not. Will you watch the Reacher show on Amazon Prime? Jack Reacher? Probably not, Owen. That's something that you would not be interested in the slightest.
Yeah,
the Jack Reacher show?
Probably not.
Yeah, The Ranch was good and it threw me off hearing the F word in the sitcom, but it was a legit good show. Yeah, that would be kind of weird to have that style of show with the F word. Netflix Super Bowl commercial said the new movie every week in 2022. Yeah, I mean, they've got like 3 movies every week. Every single week. Love the Witcher video games and book, but I think season 2 on Netflix was okay, but kind of a letdown. Yeah, you were talking about wanting to watch that.
Yeah, I don't know if I like can mess with it right now, or if we will mess with it. I guess there's always something else that I would rather watch more.
Yeah, Zac Efron's the new Bruce Willis. Alone, Asian version on Netflix was a good flick. Okay. This is something I noticed. Clifford the Big Red Dog movie doesn't have a slip on it anywhere, but I was in Barnes & Noble and it had a slip there. That's very odd. What did she pack for lunch?
That's a great
Solid
question.
notes.
I have no idea. I didn't get that far. I'm just like, do you need something? And she's like, no, but I packed my lunch. And I'm like, okay, great. We'll be done in just a minute.
Yeah, we'll be wrapping up soon. We got 22 people, and everybody comes flooding in as soon as we're getting ready to wrap it up.
We're old though, and we have
we've been going for almost an hour.
I'm old.
Yeah, you are old.
Ken is a night owl, and he doesn't do like nighttime with the kids.
I'll probably go live again tonight at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
in the morning
he can go live super late. I'm not really a night owl, and like I said, I do the bedtime routine with the kids and stuff.
We can start doing this in a morning show format.
You know, I'd like to go on later so more people could join, but it's just not.
Yeah,
doesn't work right now. So
I saw like 4 new movies this weekend. That were solid. Marry Me, I Want You Back, and the thrillers Kimmy, Soderbergh, and Here Before Andrew and Rossberry. I wanted to watch Kimmy because I heard good things, but you weren't into that.
See, I had heard not good things, or you hear this and that. So
you think Zac Efron is very underrated? I agree, Owen. I wish I could get my 15-year-old to pack her lunch.
I mean, Zac Efron's not terrible.
He's good. He was good in that Ted Bundy movie. Are you going live tonight? Mid-level media channel? No, probably not Horror 4K. I got to go probably film some videos.
Yeah, don't give him any ideas.
Watch them. I got to watch Apex tonight. I got to get on that.
Oh my God.
About 10 episodes will be the Blade Runner Amazon Prime series. Yeah, Amazon Prime. Again, I'm not too thrilled about that Lord of the Rings series, so we'll see how they do with it, and then I can get excited for Blade Runner. Shudder is worth it. So many good originals. Slacks, Lucky, and Host, to name a few. I didn't hear really good things about Slacks, Rob. Is that good? But Host is awesome. I loved Host. Yes, everybody hit that like button. We did have one more thing to discuss, and then I'll let you go to bed. But we got to talk about A Quiet Place 3.
Oh yeah.
Real quick. I think that's the last thing that we had. It's they started working on it. They're in pre-production, and it's in the works for 2025. So get excited for 3 years from now.
I know, right? Oh my God! Look, somebody said if we're all still alive by then. And then somebody else.
We could do an entire live stream just reading comments.
World's probably gonna end before then. Wow.
It is kind of funny. 2025. Get excited, everybody. Yeah, that's a crazy long time away. And yeah, if the first one was
comments are depressing.
I'm just wondering why it's so long. Like, because they did the first one in 2018, and the second one was supposed to come out in 2020, but it came out last year in 2021.
Maybe it has to just do with like what Emily Blunt has going on and him.
Yeah, but like A Quiet Place 3, you would have thought they would have already been planning this.
True.
So I honestly was surprised by this news because I thought that they were already making it.
Well, maybe just with, COVID and how they had to delay the second one, and he probably had some reservations, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. But I mean, like the ending of A Quiet Place 2 feels like there should be a sequel, right? Or could they just cut it off there? Like it felt like I don't know, maybe it's an ending.
I mean, I feel like it could go either way.
Yeah. I mean, they have to reunite, right? Because they're split up at the end of the second one.
Yeah, but there's lots of movies that don't end perfectly.
Yeah, it feels like there should be another one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be glad to watch another one.
Yeah. So this has been a great stream. So thank you guys for gracing us with your presence during you busy lives. Yeah, we try to. We like doing the live streams because we can just be very casual. We can be kind of ourselves.
Clearly very casual. I'm
just talk about stuff.
Tonight.
Married with Media needs an Apex movie poster for their backdrop. I'm working on it. We do need a backdrop.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get one. This.
I have my movies, so I didn't have to work very hard to do my backdrop. I just had to buy a bunch of Blu-rays. We have that little thing, which it's cool.
It works. It works for now.
I feel like plain and boring works for us.
It describes us to a T.
Scape says 2025, I could be dead by then.
Yep.
We'll all likely be dead.
Don't say that.
I'm just joking. That was a joke. We'll be alive and well and healthy, and it'll be a better world in 2025.
Yes.
Obviously. Kids will be so old by then. Yeah, think about that. Our oldest will be 14 going on 15 when that movie comes out.
I think even the kids in the movie, right?
Yeah, but I was thinking about our kids.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about our kids.
They just grow up so fast.
Slack's cheesy slasher bought a possessed pair of jeans, although it has a great story and social commentary that's not shoved in your face. Before we watch the movie about...
I think I did see something about that.
I've seen it on the Walmart shelves, and it looked very cheesy.
That's funny.
Before we watch the movie about a possessed pair of jeans, we have to watch the movie about the girl that has sex with a car and has a car baby.
Yeah.
We have to watch that one
I still want to watch that one that we bought, the cleaning lady.
The Cleaning Lady was a Dollar Tree exclusive. We need to check that out immediately. There will be a Quiet Place Universe movie before 2025. Oh, so they're doing a in-universe movie that doesn't involve... Is that going to be like a Fear the Walking Dead kind of movie? Like it takes place on the other side of the world? I mean, that could be interesting. But I do want to see them finish the main family storyline. Thanks, Ken and Michelle. Hope you have a great evening. Enjoy your sleep, Michelle. Haha. Let's see. The third one won't be written and directed by Johnny K. It actually didn't say that. It said that they don't have a director and writer yet, at least from what I saw. Maybe they updated it. But the news story I saw said they haven't found a writer and director yet, but they're assuming that he'll be involved in some capacity. I don't know.
Like I said, Johnny K.
It doesn't really make sense for him to not complete that. That would be stupid.
Yeah.
Well, don't lie to us either, Ken. What did I lie about? Remember the movie Teeth? Yeah, we watched Teeth back in 2007. That was one of the movies we saw on the shelves at Blockbuster or wherever we got it from, and was like, oh, this sounds interesting. And we took it home and watched it.
Yeah, and then Ken was afraid to have sex.
And then I had a fear of sex for like 3 years after that. So we had our kids. Will someone please think of the children? Good old Simpsons reference. No. About all of us alive and healthy, and about us all alive and healthy in 2025.
Oh, he's saying don't lie.
Oh, yeah.
And you said we're all going to be.
You know it. You know, The Cleaning Lady is also a great series on Fox Monday night. Really? Ken, why are you opening your P.O.
When?
Oh, when are you opening your P.O. box? I was like, what? I'm going to probably shoot that video because I'm really excited to see what's in these boxes. I still don't know. So I'm going to go shoot the video probably when we're done with this live stream. And I'm going to put it out sometime this week, maybe Thursday. Yeah,
he went to check the PO box today, right, for the first time, and you were like, "There's already stuff in here." Like he's just so like.
I felt like a kid on Christmas morning.
Yeah, he's just so surprised, and it's fun. It's super fun.
Nobody in my real life ever gives me gifts.
That's not true.
So.
Your sister's always giving you stuff randomly.
Yeah, that's true.
She's
always sending me stuff.
Yeah.
My grandma loves the TV show The Cleaning Lady. I don't think that has anything to do with the movie from the Dollar Tree.
I don't think it's like horror, is it? It's like probably funny or something.
Probably.
The show.
I think I actually know what they're talking about. But with that, we're done with the Married with Media Live. We're right on the hour mark right here. So
yeah, which I'm super surprised. I felt like we were a little lacking in what to talk about.
The chat and everybody, the fine people here tonight helped us.
Yeah, thank you so much. You
guys were
because
awesome.
I was definitely very low energy tonight, so I apologize. But
yeah,
I'll try to bring the
as long as you guys come to watch and enjoy these little news show streams, and if you guys have any other ideas, stuff you want us to do during these streams, let us know in the comment section. We'll be open to it because I like going live.
Yeah, and we like to keep them at like an hour.
About an hour works.
That's with leaving our kids unattended, that's.
Yeah, they're up there, left to their own devices. Could be dangerous.
They're not like too young or anything. Like they can handle it, but an hour is like, okay.
Well, we do have our son up there, like cut himself with a knife earlier when we were down here. So
that was before.
And that's the one that we thought we could trust to
I know, right? He got a pocket knife for Christmas from one of my brothers, and he clearly doesn't know how to use it. So he came down and he's like, I think I cut myself with my pocket knife. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why you don't get this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe. You too, man. I appreciate you coming. Make sure your P.O. boxes are not like the 7 movie box. What's in the box? What's in the box? That would be messed up if I went to my PO box and your head was in one of the boxes?
You think? Will that be messed up?
But anyway, with
Gosh.
that, that's a good place to close, I think.
Okay.
With my wife's head in a box.
You didn't read his last comment.
When can we do super chats for you guys? I don't.
Probably not till 1,000 subs, right?
Yeah, I think that's whenever we can, monetize and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's 1,000 for that. I think it's 1,000 for that. But I appreciate, you even wanting to do that,
Yeah.
Latchy. Just you saying that is awesome. So I appreciate that.
Right. I would never expect that in a million years.
But yeah, guys, we're getting out of here. Have a good night. Have a safe night. Let's hope that
Thanks
we
for
all
hanging
make it
out with us.
to 2025. Like the
gosh, you're killing
stream,
me.
and we'll see y'all later.
Okay.